Hi everyone, welcome to my SIMS YouTube channel, and today I'm building a house in Windenburg for years because I'm just going outside. I miss being out. I miss life. I didn't have a life before COVID, but I miss my imaginary life is what I should say. But yeah, this build, it's in the countryside of Windenburg because I went on holiday to a place that looked very similar last year and I missed that. It was a fun time. Literally, this is the 4th time I have tried to do this voiceover. I am not doing it again. I swear to God. Like, it has taken... The first attempt, it was a really good voiceover, but it was way too loud. I think this one's too quiet, but suck it up, whatever. I'm not doing it again. This is the final attempt before I lose my mind. And then the second one, I'm not funny. Like, I'm not good at talking. But the first one, I was pretty good at talking, and then the third one, again, I wasn't very good at talking. So this is the 4th time I'm doing it. I'm still not good at talking, but you're just gonna have to suck it up because there's no way I'm doing a 5th voiceover. We are Sims YouTubers. We aren't good at social situations. We don't know how to talk. Like, what do you expect from us? But anyway, I like the exterior of this build. It is massive. Like, I had no idea it was going to be like a 6-bedroom house, which is ridiculous. There's only 2 Sims that live here in my mind. Like, I made this house thinking 2 Sims live here. But anyway, I really like the, what's it called? The garden and the landscaping. I think that looks pretty cool. It's very countryside-y. It's got loads of plants, gnomes everywhere. I love that I put gnomes in this build. It's like, it's really cute. You should download this build. There'll be a link in the description for all my socials basically. By the way, I built this house on Twitch, and if you want to watch my Twitch streams, you should. There'll be a link in the bio to that, in my description even, to that as well. So if you want to watch that and you can watch me play Sims like a weirdo, you can. I'm doing a legacy challenge right now, and there's a lot of tea going on right now. The Sim has just had fucking twins with a stranger in a bush, and so now they've got like 3 kids, a ghost dog that keeps coming back to haunt us, and it's a legacy challenge. We're on generation, I think it's only generation 4, I don't know, because it was twins. Oh, that messes everything up. I think we're on generation 3. Yeah, that sounds about right. I tried to kill these twins the other day, but my Twitch team like, no, you can't kill them. And I was like, bitch, yes I can. Well, they convinced me otherwise. They're still alive, they're doing fine. One of them's called Lauren, the other one's called Josh. They're both blonde, by the way. All of this family's blonde for some reason. Wait, no, the dog isn't. I think I'm gonna get them a cat. Speaking of cats, there's room for 2 dogs or 2 cats, whatever you like. There's one of those cat claw things in the garden, which is pretty cool. It's very unrealistic, like, who has that? My dog's just live inside. She's barking at something right now. She probably saw like a shadow or something. She'd be going mad at it for hours. It does my head in. Literally, dogs, who would have them? If it was down to me, I'd have got a cat. I love cats. I've never had a cat, but I feel like I'd get on with a cat quite well, because they're lazy and they don't like people, and they don't really like anything, to be honest. And that sums me up pretty well, if you ask me. Like, maybe I am a cat. Oh god, please don't think I'm a cat. I'm not a cat. That was a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. I'm not a cat. So don't even leak anything. I'm not a cat. Why am I still going? I promise I'm not a cat. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway, about this landscaping, it took ages, but I think it was pretty much worth it because it's pretty cool landscaping. I'm not gonna lie, like, I love it. I used to be so shit. I just place like a random tree and like landscaping done. It would just be like one fucking tree in the corner and be like, oh my god, I'm so good at this. There wouldn't even be that like terrain paint under it. It would just be a tree, a house, and the houses used to be enormous. Like, if it was on a 30 by 20 lot, it would take up the entire lot. because I was like, if I had a house and I'm paying all the money for it, I'd want it to be a house, not a garden. But I've changed my mind now because it takes too long to finish a massive house, and I'm not good at it. I don't even like finishing houses. I just like doing the exterior. Most YouTubers just do like, or Twitch streamers or whatever, they usually just do like the base furniture. But like, no, I'll give you all amazing content so you can not moan about me. I also really like this post box that came with Get Together. Like, I moan about a lot of the packs. A lot of people hate on Get Together, and I don't know why. It's a very good pack. Like, it's in my top 3 because I don't like any of the packs. I bought Eco Lifestyle not long ago, and I regret it. I don't like it very much. I don't like the world. Don't really like the cast. I don't like the furniture. I do like the curtains though, and I do like the chairs. But other than that, I'm not bothered on it. I also put a fountain here because I was like, oh, let's make it cool. And yeah, I also put the insect box. I haven't used that yet, but I think that they're pretty cool. I like the bee box thing that came with seasons, because The Sims 4 lacks gameplay, and I'd love it if we could have like exotic pets, you know, like you could have like a pet snake or like a pet tarantula or like a bird or something cool like that. Because I mean, cats and dogs, yeah, they're fine. Gerbils, why the hell would you want a gerbil in this day and age? What does a gerbil even do? They aren't even that cute, they literally stink. I used to want a gerbil so bad when I was little, but Mum would always be like, no, they stink. I'd be like, oh, didn't you slag off gerbils? Gerbils are amazing. But now I'm like, yeah, thank God she didn't let me get a gerbil. I probably would have like put it in the microwave or something. That reminds me, something did happen like months ago, but I didn't go outside, so months ago to me doesn't feel like that long ago. Basically, I was at my friend's house, and we needed bread for something. I can't even remember what the hell we needed bread for, but we go in the fridge. There's no bread. Shit. Okay, whatever. We'll go in the freezer now, and there's a loaf of bread. I'm like, oh my god, yay. But we don't want to wait for bread to defrost. That could take hours. We haven't got that kind of time. So we put it in the microwave. Yeah, you're probably thinking, what the fuck? Why did you put it in the microwave? Are you stupid? Yes, we are. But yeah, we didn't put like the whole thing in the microwave. We did it like piece by piece. And so one of those old-fashioned microwaves that you have to like press stop yourself on. And I was like, fuck it, let's just we want it to defrost quickly, don't we? So we put it on like the hottest temperature one, and we went and sat in the living room and ate chocolate, and that was pretty cool. And then we were all on our phones, and then I started to smell smoke, and then I like looked behind me because the sofa was like behind the door for the kitchen, and like the room was like full of yellow smoke, and I was like, shit, look what we've done. And yeah, we go in there, the microwave has been on fire, it's all yellow in there, it's like disgusting. We had to open all the doors and the windows. Her dad wasn't home, but when he got home he was like, he wasn't even that bothered that we had literally lit his microwave on fire. But yeah, we scrubbed that thing for hours. He was gone for 3 hours, we scrubbed that thing for 2 hours. It's not my fault we forgot about it, but I cleaned it still for her, like, she's fucking welcome, you know. But yeah, we were like doing everything to clean it. We put like Windeline and like a dishwasher tablet in it, everything. Like, why is it not coming out? But yeah, we had to scrub it with bleach, and my mum bought me a new coat, and I was like, I'll wear it to her house. And then I got bleach all over it because we were scrubbing a microwave with bleach. Yeah, because that's pretty fucking normal, isn't it? Like, what, you don't scrub your microwave with bleach on the daily? But anyway, back to the build, because I don't ever talk about builds in voiceovers. I did in the first 3 attempts, but then I was like, fuck it, you can see what's going on. I don't need to commentate on it, but this is kind of crucial. It's not. But I had to cut out loads of this kitchen, of the cluttering. One, because I wouldn't sit here watching someone place like that tissue box thing, a microwave, a bread bin, coffee machine, a plant, because that's boring as hell. And 2, like, my mum went to work and our dogs are shit scared of fireworks, and I built this on New Year's Eve. So she finished at 4 and I was building this about 3:30, and she said, take the dogs out before I get home. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then I looked at the time while I was building this, and I was like, oh my god, it's 3:30. I need to take these dogs on a walk. So I did. So I had to cut it out. The video is already in like 3 different parts, because one time I was obviously walking my dog, and the second time I was eating Chinese, and then I had a mental breakdown, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stop for a bit. It's very mentally taxing building a big house in The Sims, as well as editing YouTube videos and doing these voiceovers, especially when you've done like 6 attempts, which, you know, I'm tired now. It's only quarter to 3 and I'm tired. Have I got a walk dog today? No, I don't think I do. That's okay. So this is a bathroom. I don't know why Sims YouTubers are constantly slagging off finishing bathrooms. It's easy, isn't it? It's low stress. Love low stress things. Anything low stress, I'm all over it. I don't like anything that involves actual effort, because, well, why the hell would I when there's an easier alternative, which means I haven't really got to do anything. But yeah, there's a bar in this dining room which doesn't work, because when you're building like massive houses, you basically just put like space fillers, like pianos, guitars, chairs and plants, and bars. So I was like, I'll put a bar over here, you Sims can't use it, it's just for decoration, you know? And while I was taking a screenshot to this, it was fucking raining, like a snowstorm or something. So I bought like the weather changing machine thing, and I put it down. And my Sim was literally an idiot. Like, she was trying to change the weather and it failed. So like, nah, you ain't failing, bitch. You're gonna keep doing this until you can do it right. So she did it again, it didn't work. Every time I put like heat wave, because that's got the best lighting, it would make a snowstorm. So I was like, I ain't gonna stop until you gave me a heat wave. And I did it the second time, and she died of electrocution. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? So I just took the screenshots while she was dying. So that's a bit of information for you. There's even a clock in this. I like the clocks in this build, in this game. I've always wanted like a big grandfather clock, but there just isn't space for them. And I went on eBay because I like to do this. I like looking at things that obviously cannot afford, but I've always wanted. So I was like, I wonder how much a grandfather clock is, and I found one for £12,000. I was also in a guitar shop not long ago, and there was like these piano things that I really like. They're like little things that you can make beats with, but they're also pianos. Recommend them. They're very expensive though, it was like £300. But then I went to look at like actual grand pianos, like over in the corner, and in the window of the shop there was a piano for £6,000. Has anyone ever bought a piano for that much money? Probably. I think it was one that Taylor Swift used or something. There was also a Taylor Swift notebook in there. I was like, that is so fucking cool, I want that. But I didn't get it because I have no money. January's like Aldi version of the rest of the year. It's like so shit, I hate January. Nothing happens except for New Year's, and then you have to go back to school, but not in my case, so thank God. Oh, I can't bother going back. Apparently we're doing like Zoom calls, which I'm already not excited for, because I did a Zoom call for my guitar lesson this morning at 11 PM. I woke up like 20 minutes before the lesson and I was rushing around. Imagine waking up like an 8 AM Zoom call. Imagine the state of some of the chavs on there. You think they're bad coming to school. Like, I don't want to do it at all. But we've got to apparently. I don't get why. Like, we've done it before without Zoom, but it was kind of bad. But yeah, there's going to be some cool things, because there are some weirdos in my classes. So I am excited for that. But yeah, I don't really like furnishing hallways and things like that, because it's just like, what do you even put in there? Apart from like plants and like a chair, like a mirror. Because this is quite a big hallway, so I was like, I'll just put a chair and a guitar. There's guitars literally everywhere. I was thinking a politician lives here, because they've got like a big fancy office, which I kind of really like. There's also a fucking garage, so you can put like useless things in there. I think that's pretty realistic, especially now in January and Christmas has just been. It's like one of the weird relatives that you don't really know, they send you things in like the post, and you're like, Oh, thank you so much. I've always wanted an archaeology pop-up table. So you're like, thank you. And as soon as they go, you just chuck it in the garage. But anyway, speaking of garages, I went in my garage not long ago to get my Christmas tree out, because it was Christmas a couple of weeks ago. I don't know when you're going to see this, but it was Christmas a couple of weeks ago. And my Christmas tree was right at the back. And as soon as I opened that door, there was like so much crap in that garage. There were like dining chairs, sofas, fridges, microwaves, everything you could imagine was in that garage. Like you name it, it's in my garage. I'm thinking of like going in there and like selling things, because why not? But anyway, the Christmas tree was right at the back of the garage, and I was like, I am not walking all the way across there. There could be spiders or anything in there. But anyway, I sucked it up and had to go and get it, because I love Christmas. I love Christmas decorations, everything about Christmas I love. But anyway, I got it out, and there was this big black thing on the back of it, and I was like, ew, it's mouldy. It was not mould, it was a fucking spider. So I was carrying it into the garden, and I saw this big black blob thing like move, and I was like, what is that? I'm not having that. And then it came into the Christmas tree box. So when I brought it into the house, I told my mum that there was a spider inside it, and she's like, well, there better not be, because I'm not putting it up on my own if there's a spider inside here, so you can come and help me. And I was like, I'm just joking, there's not a spider in there, because I don't want to have to put up the Christmas tree, I'm lazy. And like, I watched her put it up, and the spider was no longer in the box. So I often wonder where that spider went. It's a deep concern of mine. Like, I could have swallowed it or anything, it could be on my back or something. That's my biggest fear, spider being on my back, and you don't know. But anyway, this is the bedroom. I like this bedroom, it's an ensuite one, it's got a bathroom attached to it. Pretty cool if you ask me. I've always wanted a bedroom like that. Also, just gonna say, it's fucking snowing outside my house. This is so cool. I was in Chester a couple of weeks ago. No, not a couple of weeks ago. I went on Wednesday, and it's Saturday today if you didn't know. You're probably watching this. I might get it out Saturday night. I might too. You never know. Don't diss on me. But anyway, I was in Chester looking in shops rather, and we were there all day. It was so shit boring. But that's also the day I got eco lifestyle, because I was like, if I'm gonna go to Chester, I want to get something out of it, you know, I'm not messing about. We had to go in all these weird shops with my family, and I was like, no, suck it up, we're going to Argos, and we're gonna get this expansion pack. So I brought it home, didn't really like it that much. I think it's lacking in a lot of things. I think it's plain, isn't it? It needs a bit more spice to it. Like a climate crisis. I like things to be more like severe and dramatic in The Sims. I don't like these half-hearted things like, oh no, your sim spilled a bowl of cereal, their life is over. Like, no, it's not. I do have lots of mods installed usually, but I got a new laptop for Christmas, so I have to reinstall them all, which is going to take ages, but it's a good laptop, so it might download quickly, so that's alright. But anyway, this is the upstairs of the build. I put a coat rack and things in here because, well, they need it, don't they? Every simmer has put that somewhere at some point. Again, there's another bathroom in here. There's a toddler bedroom next to this bathroom, so you can have 2 toddlers living here. 8 sims, 4 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms. You can have 2 pets as well. So, but I forgot to put a potty in, so you can just put that in yourself. It's not a biggie. But yeah, that's not much has really happened to talk about recently. Like, I don't have much of a fucking life. What have I done recently? I've been recording a single actually, which is pretty big news. I've also been Twitch streaming daily, and I've also been doing nothing, having mental breakdowns on the daily. So that's fun, isn't it? I feel like there's a lack of things to do for toddlers in this game. I also love the fat cat poster I put in here. I think it's so funny. I do like the weird things that came with the Snowy Escape expansion pack. I love odd things in The Sims. Like, why the hell would they put this in here? Like, that's my jam. I love Strangerville. I think it's the coolest pack we've ever had. Like, I know Kago slags it off constantly because like the houses are big and empty, but I think it does actually add to the strange. However, I must say, The staircase that leads to nowhere and realm of magic, that does not add to the strange, that adds to my hatred towards EA. But that's a story for another day. Anyway, this bedroom's so small. There's only a bed, a rug, a clock and a mirror in here. But, you know, it's a bedroom, isn't it? That's all my bedroom's really got. There's a keyboard in here, which is pretty cool. But that's like the big feature. I've also still got Christmas lights in here, which I don't plan on taking down. Because why would I do that? But anyway, this build is nearly done now. This is like the master bedroom, I think. There's a vanity unit. I've never used it, but I think it looks pretty cool. I like the wood tones on it. I also love like putting ottomans on the end of beds. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to use them, but that's how I use them. I also wish that that season's mirror was a bit further down because it's way too high up. Like, actually I don't know how to describe it. It's just way too high up. I wish you could like move objects down further. I also really like the chair that came with Snowy Escape, like the throw over on it. I like the chairs with the sofas with the cushions on them anyway. But anyway, there's a little study space, there's a bookshelf, and I think there's a computer in here. But that's literally like the whole build, so thank you for watching. I took some pretty cool screenshots, so you can watch those if you want. So yeah, I hope you like the build. You can check out some other builds. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.